Welcome back to another P2P portfolio update, where I will share with you the performance of my P2P lending portfolio and the changes over the last month. This video will give you a real-life insight into the performance of P2P loans on various platforms, which may help you optimize your own portfolio. Remember that this video is no investment advice. While investing in P2P loans can be very lucrative, there's also the risk of losing money. Monitoring the events surrounding your platforms is essential to minimize the risk. Alright, so this is how the P2P lending portfolio looked at the beginning of this month. You can see the month-over-month changes on particular platforms in the right column. As you can see, I have reinvested my funds on Peerberry, which increased the portfolio by roughly 1%. In March, Peerberry reached an all-time high in outstanding portfolio amounts, representing the investors' confidence in the quality of Peerberry's loan book. The performance of my loans on Peerberry is excellent. Most are current with a few delayed loans. Delayed loans on Peerberry don't impact the yield of my portfolio as they continue to accrue interest. Should a loan become overdue for more than 60 days, the loan originators repurchase the loan and pay out the accrued interest and the principal, which can be redeployed into new loans. In terms of diversification, most of the portfolio is distributed across loans from South Africa, Mexico, and the Czech Republic. Due to the limited loan availability, an equal split across all supported countries is hard to achieve. Moving on to Estate Guru, where I managed to slightly decrease the outstanding portfolio amount due to the platform's recovery of a defaulted Lithuanian loan. Other than that, there has been no significant change in my largely defaulted portfolio. On Robocash, I managed to redeploy most of my funds last month. Many of my loans generate a solid return. That's especially true for long-term loans in which I invested 2 years ago. The loyalty bonus of 0.5% is also a nice boost to increase the yield. While Robocash is likely the most boring platform, it's also one of the most stable ones with a flawless track record. Escated continues to perform well, although the availability of short-term loans remains limited. Investors who can't get all their funds deployed via Escated's Auto Invest can invest manually in long-term loans, such as the ones from Spanda Capital. They offer a 10% interest with a monthly payout over the next 2 years, which is an attractive option for those who don't have time to constantly deal with cashback. My portfolio on Escated consists of a mix of loans from various lenders with various loan terms. You can learn more about it in my more detailed portfolio, which I share with members on buymeacoffee.com, which you can find with the link in the description below. My investments on Fintown also continue to grow. I'm earning 12% interest by investing in already operational rental properties, which I visited last summer in Prague. The investment pays out monthly interest with no delays or pending payments. Fintown is also one of the more transparent platforms with plenty of available investment opportunities on the market. My portfolio on Lande also increased to about 5,000 euro. The platform has plenty of longer-term loans available. My Auto Invest is set up for bullet loans with a loan term of 2 years at an interest rate of 11%. And this is how my loans are currently performing. There's been no change in my investments on Indemo. The individual projects continue to progress, as you can see in the flow chart here. If you invest in projects with an early flow stage, the potential interest from those investments can be well over 15% per year. However, the actual return on investment on Indemo can be measured as early as 2 years after investing, as this is the recommended project timeline. The investment amount in Spanish loans on the income marketplace remained stable. Approximately half of my portfolio was repurchased by Ibancar last month when the buyback guarantee was triggered. I've redeploy the principal as well as the accrued interest. Currently, I'm earning 11.5% per year with a loan term of 2 years. What's worth noting is that even if income doesn't offer a secondary market, there is a chance that a portion of your portfolio will be repaid earlier if the loans get delayed for more than 60 days. This increases your liquidity on the platform should you need to exit earlier than anticipated. By the end of March, this portfolio grew to 105,845 euro, which is an increase of 1.1% compared to February. This portfolio earned 959 euro in passive income last month, 18% more than in the previous month. Most of my investments are on Peerberry, Robocash, and Fintown. The portfolio grew on all platforms except on Estate Guru. When it comes to the loan status, most loans are current. The late status of the loans in my portfolio increased last month, while the default rate decreased slightly to about 6.3%. The delayed loans in my portfolio do not have a significant impact on the performance of the loan book. However, defaulted loans limit liquidity and increase the investment risk. The portfolio is diversified across various countries, mainly South Africa, the Czech Republic, and Singapore. The amount invested in short-term loans increased, while the investment in commercial and installment loans decreased. Roughly 20% of the portfolio is exposed to rental investments or discounted debts. The proportion of secured versus unsecured loans remains more or less the same. Unsecured loans are backed by a group or buyback guarantee, whereas the mortgage or collateral backs the secured portion of the portfolio. Most of the unsecured loans in my portfolio perform better than the secured ones. My weighted average interest rate increased to 11.55%. The average investment per loan is €164, and the portfolio is spread across 645 loans in 14 countries. If you want to get more insights into the internal return rate for every platform, you can review our portfolio page on P2P Empire. That's it for this quick update on how my portfolio is developing. As you have seen, diversification tends to shift slightly from month to month, depending on market conditions. Last month, there weren't any major changes, which signals that the portfolio is maintaining a stable performance. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for further updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.